Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Tucker.
And this is Matt.
And this is our very first video on our new channel, Crunchmoo. Our new channel is about video games and video game news, but in the future we'd like to expand with Let's Plays. But for now, what better way to start our new video, and our first video, with Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty is arguably the biggest franchise in the world. Actually, I don't know if you can make an argument about it, because considering how many copies it sold, I'm pretty safe to say that almost everybody owns a Call of Duty game. Well, Call of Duty, obviously, every year they come out with a new game. Call of Duty Ghosts is coming out this year, and myself, and I know Tucker too, like a lot of people, are starting to get a little disillusioned with the Call of Duty franchise. I mean...
Disillusion? That's a little bit of an overstatement, rather understatement.
Yeah, I mean, but, no, because I know a lot of people who don't play video games at all, really, but they buy Call of Duty every year. So I don't know if it's because they enjoy it or just because they feel like they have to.
Pick up and play.
It is, but also a lot of people don't seem to play the single-player campaign, so what's the point of buying the game?
Exactly, and that's probably one of the better features of the game.
Yeah, I might be in the minority, but I really enjoyed the campaign for Modern Warfare 3.
Well, I kind of enjoyed the ending. A lot of people did not really enjoy the ending, but...
I like the ending.
I like the ending too. It was probably the better feature of the game, but
I like the stories. To be honest with you, Call of Duty always was more about the story to me than it was about the multiplayer. I mean, the story is nothing special. It's not going to win any awards or anything, but it's a solid experience, whereas the multiplayer just frustrates me.
Yeah, it's very frustrating, the multiplayer, and it doesn't change. Well, and again, the same thing can be said of the single player. It doesn't change very much either,
yeah, that's true.
Aside from the story itself. But that kind of segues into the new topic, dogs, which is a new addition to the Call of Duty franchise. And at first I was very, shall I say, unopen about the idea. I didn't really think it was going to turn out well when they first announced it. But from the E3 preview, I was pretty much sold. I think the dogs is going to be a great addition to the Call of Duty franchise. Let's just hope they don't screw it up like they've done the multiplayer in the past. How many? Since Modern Warfare 2, really.
I mean, a lot of people, the running joke on the online community is the dogs, fucking dogs. But, I mean, it's a cool addition, I guess. It could work out well. I just like the whole... I like the way Ghosts looks, because obviously I don't pick up... the new Call of Duty game every year. I usually wait a couple of years for something really good to come out. I didn't play Black Ops 2. I got Modern Warfare 3 was pretty good. Black Ops 1 I wasn't a fan of. Modern Warfare 2 was good. It wasn't my favorite Modern Warfare game, but it was good.
I'd have to jump in on that one and say it was actually my favorite. The story, really? I like the story. I actually like Call of Duty 4's storyline better, but I like the multiplayer better than any of the games that I've played. Though tubes were an issue.
Oh yeah.
Probably one of the biggest issues of the game. The balancing issues really were just terrible in that game, but so it is really in every Call of Duty. They keep saying they fix the balancing. They keep saying they fix the balancing issues, but they never do. I kind of made an oath to myself saying I wasn't going to buy another Call of Duty game unless they changed it up, and I've been holding relatively true to that oath. I made it since Modern Warfare 2, and I kind of failed with Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, bad on me, but. I didn't buy Black Ops 2, regardless of when people told me to buy it. Oh, it was such a great game. Well, I don't know. I haven't played anything.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people said it was a big improvement, but I didn't buy it. I didn't like Black Ops 1, so I didn't think I would like Black Ops 2.
I didn't really like Black Ops 1 and the FPS on the PC, because I'm mostly a PC gamer.
Yeah.
The FPS issue at launch, and really to this day, even on high-end PCs like mine, it just kills it. And Black Ops 2, when I played the free weekend on Steam, the FPS issues weren't gone. At least for me, they weren't.
I mean, well, I wouldn't know about that because I'm a console gamer, but yeah, I mean, Modern Warfare 3, if I had to say, Modern Warfare 1 is by far the best Modern Warfare game. I don't think there's a comparison. You could say 2 is your favorite, but that was actually my least favorite, to be honest.
Well, like I said, I like the storyline of COD 4. The multiplayer was alright. It seemed a little, I don't know.
Well, if you play the multiplayer now, it's gone to hell.
Yeah, it's gone to hell. Back then, though, it was good. So I was basically judging it how it is now. Yeah. Actually, the multiplayer in Modern Warfare 2 now isn't as bad as it used to be. It used to be tube after tube after tube, and the last couple games I played, I haven't been tubed yet.
Well, it's probably because most people moved on already.
That's true. You can only find like 500 people playing the PC version. I don't know. I have the Xbox version as well. I couldn't find a game in that. It took forever.
Still, my personal favorite Call of Duty has to be Call of Duty 2. First game I ever played on my 360. It blew my mind. Storming the beaches of Normandy was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Then 3 came out. 3 was alright, but it felt like a stopgap because
Hmm.
once Modern Warfare 1 came out,
It
Modern
was.
Warfare 1 changed the industry,
It
let's be
did,
honest.
and it changed it in my opinion for the worse because now companies are just releasing a game every year after year, and they're just getting terrible in quality. uh,
Yeah.
and it also the multiplayer just seems the same for every game now to me. Battlefield 3, I mean, it was different, or relatively different, but it still had that hint of, oh, we're playing Call of Duty again. The feel just felt like Call of Duty, and that's what I think of the games.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan. This is a different topic for a different day, but let me just touch on it. I'm a big fan of Halo 4, but a lot of people aren't because they feel like it's been Call of Dutyfied. So I don't know if this is an epidemic that's happening, but a lot of games seem to stop losing their identity and just try to be Call of Duty. And then in that sense, they always end up losing because Call of Duty is this juggernaut. And then everybody who loved those other games, like Halo, although I can make an argument that Halo 4 obviously came out in 2012, whereas Halo 3 dominated in 2007 when Modern Warfare 1 just came out. So, I mean, it's a crowded landscape now. It's hard to actually get a hit.
It reminds me of the game Counter-Strike Go. I remember at launch and when IGN was doing their early review before the actual release, there was a lot of people complaining, why isn't there iron sights? It's a freaking
Yeah.
Counter-Strike game. I mean, originally in source, from what I've read, apparently Valve they tested with iron sights, and from the play test that they had, it showed that people were more successful if they didn't use iron sights, and I guess Valve decided it was a good idea just to remove iron sights altogether. I mean, I usually mod Counter-Strike Source with the M4.
Yeah.
I think the M4 has a screw-on suppressor. I found a mod for that turned it into iron sights. It takes forever to pull up the iron sights, but you pull them up.
Yeah. I mean, Counter Strike was never my bag. I had the first Counter Strike on the PC, and needless to say, I'm not a PC gamer. So when I play a PC game, I'm gonna get my ass kicked,
Yeah.
and it discourages me from playing Counter Strike. But it's definitely one of those games where you gotta really know what you're doing to do good at,
Oh, definitely. I mean, I try
as
to play.
opposed to Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty is so pick up and play and noob friendly. I mean, you got 12-year-olds playing and who've never played another video game aside from Call of Duty, and that's how easy it is.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest my biggest problem with the Call of Duty series is really the fan base. But your phone's a dick, by the way.
I know. I shut up. It's in the other room.
That's terrible. All right, where are we at? Oh yeah, my least favorite part of Call of Duty, though, in a whole, is the people who play it, especially on Xbox Live. Because like I said, I played the Xbox version and I played the PC version. You can still kind of find a game on the PC, but on Xbox, and really on PC, it's still the same kind of crowd. I don't understand the mentality behind people who play Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean, I knew, like I said, I knew people at my old job, just people I know in my family who, they have like a PlayStation 3, and all they buy every year is maybe Call of Duty and Madden. So, I mean,
Why would you buy Call of Duty on a PS3?
because, I mean, I don't know. I have
You
no
should play
experience
anything on a
with it.
PS3.
Well, that's another discussion for another day.
Yeah, it is. But Call of Duty Ghosts.
Wait. Let me just say, Sony fans, we do not hate you.
Yeah, but
We just find that multi-platform games work a little bit better on the
oh,
Xbox.
much better. I mean, when I played the PS3, I just couldn't find a game. But then again, it was also a relatively old game when I was trying to play it, so that could be the issue. Anyway,
Yeah.
on to the topic of issue. Call of Duty Ghosts. Our final thoughts on it?
Well, I gotta say, like you said you would never buy another Call of Duty game. I didn't go that far, but I was not excited about another Call of Duty game. But I gotta say, I really like the changes they made to Ghosts. I mean, it looks very ambitious. I'm a big Infinity Ward fan, even though it's not the same Infinity Ward as it used to be. I mean, the changes they made to the story, the setting, the characters, and just like everything like that. I hope it works out. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but if
Yeah.
it works out, I'm gonna pick it up.
I didn't say that I was never going to buy a Call of Duty game. I was going to say, as long as there's no major improvement, I'm not going to waste my money. Because I did that with Modern Warfare 3, and that was just such a bad move. I bought Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3 in the same day. And that was $120 down the drain.
Which one was better?
Battlefield 3, sadly. And I didn't enjoy Battlefield 3 very much. I mean, I'll still play it, and there'll probably be a video in the future of me playing Battlefield 3. But other than that, didn't enjoy Battlefield 3 too much. It's basically a game that I'll play maybe once a month.
Yeah, I've never been a Battlefield gamer. Then again, I haven't tried out Battlefield 3. I was on 1943 on the Xbox Live Arcade,
Oh.
so that might have been a bad way to start it
That
out.
might have been a bad way. I would have went with Bad Company 2, to be honest. That's how I started on the series. But the
I guess.
storyline, this is a video for another day, but I'm going to say right now, the storyline in all the Battlefield games are just terrible.
Yeah. I mean, at least Call of Duty has,
A storyline.
yeah.
And it's upsetting because it comes from EA, and Medal of Honor was probably one of my favorite shooter storylines of all time.
Which one? Medal of Honor 1, the reboot, or
The reboot.
Warfighter?
The
Okay.
reboot. I love the reboot. Warfighter was alright too. I like that.
Yeah, that got a lot of hate.
It did get a lot of hate, and it shouldn't have. And there'll probably be a video in the future of us playing Medal of Honor. I enjoyed the game a lot. Well,
Yeah,
actually, at launch,
Warfighter
I
is a
hated it.
solid 7.
At launch, I hated it, but I got used to it.
I would say it's a solid 7 out of 10. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is,
Oh,
but
no.
it's certainly could do with some
Oh,
improvements.
It could do with some improvements, but compared to a lot of like Modern Warfare 3, oh my God, Warfighter was just way above Modern Warfare 3.
Well, that's where I'm gonna have to argue. I actually enjoyed Modern Warfare 3.
The storyline I enjoyed. Multiplayer,
Yeah.
not at all.
I guess. I didn't stay on the multiplayer too long before I traded that thing in.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't really trade in games on the PC. Doesn't work that way.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I'm an Xbox gamer.
Oh, I play Xbox nowadays too. Anyway.
Also Wii U gamer, but there's no games out on it yet.
Yeah, well, it's the Wii U. Is there ever gonna be games for the Wii U?
Give it a year. All right, well, on that note, I guess we're going to end this video right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, rate it, subscribe it, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. I don't care, but hopefully you just choose to ignore it. All right, so with that being said, we're going to come out with more videos in the future for you guys.
More videos?
Hopefully- More videos, yeah. Hopefully you guys keep watching. Until then, have a great day.
Have a great day.